It's time to hop back in our '66 Chevy Suburban and take another Louisiana road trip.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Foundation for Excellence in Louisiana Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you. Thank you.
Micro distilleries are the latest thing, and down in sugarcane country, there is a rum distillery that is making a big splash in Louisiana and around the nation. Between Lake Charles and Jennings in La Cassine sits the 22-acre site of Louisiana Spirits, the largest private rum distillery in the country. It's also one of the newest. Trey Lytle and his partners opened this state-of-the-art facility in 2013. For those of you who may not know, rum is made out of sugar, and sugar has been a mainstay of Louisiana agriculture for over 200 years, and Trey wants to make world-class rum from Southwest Louisiana.
Trey, when I think of countries that produce rum, it's more tropical, the Caribbean, Latin America. Louisiana?
Well, look, rum comes from sugar cane producing nations, right? And the Caribbean is the most famous place. But the fact is, Louisiana produces more sugar cane than any Caribbean island. And so we said, well, why not a world-class rum from Louisiana?
The history of rum making in Louisiana is showcased inside the Visitor Center. Ever since the first successful sugar crop in 1795, people have made rum in Louisiana, just not on a large scale.
Our goal is to put rum making in Louisiana on the map. We think that Louisiana can be known as the rum state, sort of like Kentucky's known as the bourbon state.
A pool party in the summer of 2013 marked the debut of Bayou Rum. Troy Landry of Swamp People made a toast with a few thousand of his friends at L'Auberge Casino in Lake Charles.
For y'all Whinham, raise up your glass to the Bayou Rum. It's on in the beginning and shoot 'em. Bon appetit, ça c'est bon.
In just the first year of production, Bayou Rum's silver and spiced rums have combined to earn 42 taste awards. The most impressive to date was Best of Class honors at the Miami Rum Renaissance Festival for its spiced rum. The key to the early success lies in the hands and noses of head distiller Jeff Murphy and master blender Rainiel Vicente.
It really comes down to palate and how good our palates are and our noses are. So we have some of the best noses around in this area. So between the two of us, we sit in the lab and research a lot, so to speak.
Yes, lab work is a vital process. That includes Rainiel and one fancy, expensive piece of equipment known as a gaschromatograph. It analyzes over 250 components in the rum to ensure consistency. Rainiel is arguably one of the best master blenders in the world.
I heard you grew up in Cuba.
Yes.
And you were raised in the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Your father was a master blender.
Yeah, he was master blender in Cuba and Dominican Republic. And I worked in Dominican Republic for 10 years for other company. And now I'm here making the best rum, Bayou Rum.
All right, Jeff, what's the recipe to make rum?
Well, our recipe to make rum, we start with two different products.
Yeah.
First off, big old super sack of sugar. This is raw Louisiana cane sugar, straight from M.A. Patu and Sons, just south of Lafayette. It's got some nice cane notes. Basically, it's just crystallized cane juice for the most part. It's been boiled and it's got that light note brown color to it because it is got a little residual molasses on the surface, but it's got some really nice grassy notes to it. So we use this as part of our base, as well as blackstrap molasses, which we also get from M.A. Patu.
The cane sugar, molasses, and water are heated in 4,500-gallon stainless steel vats. After fermenting for a few days, the liquid heads to a pair of stills.
So I'd like to introduce you to my mistresses. My wife calls them that because I spend more time with them than I do her.
The first still is named Ruby, and the second still, made of copper, is known as Maryland. Following that process,
we end up with basically a tank of hearts, basically, right around 91% alcohol,
Okay.
roughly.
And that's
So,
the tank right here.
that's the tank right here.
Okay.
So you can actually get a little taste of that if you want. Now, what are you tasting out of that? Besides alcohol, it actually tastes pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little high proof. Goes good in your morning
Like that a
coffee.
lot, Jeff.
Yeah, goes good in your morning coffee too.
Next, Master Blender Rain Yell takes us to the stacks of barrels made out of American white oak, where they create their award-winning spiced rum.
So you're aging your rum here, huh?
Yes, we put our clear alcohol in these barrels,
Uh-huh.
and later, 1 year later, we have this product. It's very impressive.
So how do you sample your rum here?
Okay, give me your hand.
Very, very unsophisticated.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Salute. That's good.
It's very, very nice, very smooth.
Next, our tour would not be complete without a visit back at the tasting room. Trey breaks out a few cocktail recipes, including a little something called a gator bite. It includes their recently released Bayou Rum Satsuma liqueur, silver and spiced rum, orange and pineapple juice, with a splash of grenadine.
Gator bite, huh?
Gator Bite. Try that. It's a classic rum punch. It's pretty easy to make. You saw me mix it myself, and I'm not a bartender. And
Wow.
it's got a beautiful flavor, doesn't it?
It really does. It has such a tasty flavor. I don't even taste the alcohol.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it's just a very smooth flavor.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with this, I guess. That's what I'm
No,
trying
you
to
do,
say.
you do. But you mentioned tropical in Louisiana. Sit by the pool, sit at the LSU tailgate party, have yourself a Gator Bite. It's fantastic.
And who says rum is only going to be made in the tropics?
That's right.
With a mascot named T-Boy visible throughout the distillery and his image on every bottle, the long-standing tradition of making rum in Louisiana just might be hitting new heights with the three products of Bayou Rum.
We're off to a good start, but we have a long way to go. Simply, our expectations are pretty high. We've invested a lot of money. We have done things right. We spent 18 months just developing on the bottle alone. And when you see the rest of the facility, you'll see the pains that we've gone to make sure that we're going to make the best rum in the world.
And that's the end of this road for now. Louisiana has so many great travel destinations to enjoy, so get on out there. And I hope to see you next time on my Louisiana travels. Maybe I'll see you out there.
Funding for this program was made possible by the Foundation for Excellence in Louisiana Public Broadcasting and by viewers like you. Thank you.